A very common misconception about estate planning is it only deals with what happens when you die. And really, estate planning is a life cycle process. It's something that you have to think about in terms of your own health and what do you do to plan for decision making about your health as you go through your life cycle. If something were to happen and you cannot make healthcare decisions for yourself, who's going to do that for you? Who are your choices? As well, people are growing older and aging to a greater degree than ever before in this population. And so you have issues of long-term care and disability planning. Who's going to handle your finances for you if you need help or can't do it for yourself? So that's part of the life cycle process and the estate planning process. Anything related to tax planning and gift planning. There are all kinds of issues that apply to each person in each unique situation. Picking the right professional is a relationship matter. Seeing that you have somebody that you can communicate with and explain to them and get them to understand a couple of fundamentals. And so in picking an attorney, you have to be able to share information, both the good and the bad. I think that when you do estate planning for a family, and this happens time and time again, that they have concerns about their children and each other in a married situation. And when the clients come in and you describe the options that they have to take care of each other and take care of their children, you go through that process, and then the thing that happens most often is they feel comfortable that they've made the right decision. And what I request of my clients in the initial conversations is to help me understand the family dynamics. Who are the players involved? And then maybe to start to look at a balance sheet on the financial side. If I understand who's involved, the husband, the wife, the children, the friends, the relatives, the people that play important roles, then I can help a client determine who's going to move forward for them in those roles. On the financial side, we have to figure out who's going to manage the wealth if we were talking about setting up a trust fund for children, if both spouses were to pass away, or what we're going to do to deal with estate taxes or other issues that may come up depending upon their circumstances. So it's both the family dynamic and the financial side of the equation. And I do have my form questionnaires that I try to get clients to complete as best they can prior to a meeting or to go through that process. I think it makes sense to work with a professional as opposed to doing do-it-yourself wills and other documents for a number of reasons. First of all, somebody who has experience as a professional understands the nuances of the issues that can apply and has the ability to ask the questions that you may not think of yourself. And that's a very important aspect, because if you don't know what a trust is, you can't write it in a do-it-yourself document. The other aspect, I've had clients come in with do-it-yourself documents and ask me to review them if we're meeting on some other issue. And often I see that the do-it-yourself documents are not properly signed and executed, so they are not actually valid, and that surprises them, and that's a big problem. The thing that I enjoy the most about this is seeing the families get a sense of accomplishment when they've done their estate plan. They understand that their children will be taken care of in the way they want their children to be taken care of, or that their spouse will get what they want, and that the people that they care about will receive the things that they intend to have. And when the process is completed and my clients finish the documents and leave the office, you can sense that there's a real peace of mind, and that is the joy in doing this work.